5,000 years ago, Europe was a land of silence and shadow, ruled. This one will stand for 1,000 winters. It has the heart of the mountain. With only muscle, wood, and bone, they moved the earth itself to honor their gods.
The earth gives what we tend. Another winter held at bay.
In Ireland, they built cathedrals of stone that captured the sun's first winter breath.
Life was a cycle of toil and community, anchored by the hearth and the longhouse.
Deep in the earth, they hunted for the black stone that gave them an edge over the wild.
Fire will turn this mud into stone, a vessel for the grain, a vessel for the spirit.
It glows like the sun, but is it as strong as the mountain? In the high Alps, one man carried the future in his hand, a blade of copper, a mark of the changing times. Wealth was not in gold, but in the life of the herd. To own the beast was to own the land.
Ancestors of the earth, hear the pulse of our blood. Guide our hands in the turning of the year.
Salt was the white gold of the Neolithic, connecting distant tribes through the necessity of survival.
The stars are the map of the seasons. When the great...
Before the great arches, there were the bluestones. Thread by thread, they wove the identity of their people, turning nature's gifts into comfort.
To the spirit of the water, we return what is most precious. Protect our life.
Patience was their sharpest tool. A month of rubbing to create an edge that could tame the forest. Driven by the hunger for land and the changing climate, they moved like a slow tide across the continent. The sun returns.
And we begin again.
The earth was no longer shared equally. High places were for those who led, in life and in death.
Sunlight trapped in stone, a gift from the cold northern waters.
In the heat of the forge, the world changed. Stone was hard, but metal.
As trade grew, so did greed. The borders of the forest became lines of war. Peace was a memory. The longhouse was now shielded by a wall of wood and bone.
Release the spirit of pain. This blade does not break like flint. It bites deep, and it never forgets.
In the heart of the Alps, they descended into the dark to harvest the salt that bought their survival. They carved pathways for the gods, lines of earth that stretched beyond the sight of men. The dead were not gone. They were anchored in the earth, feasting with the living through the smoke of the fire.
A new warmth came to Europe. The skin of the beast became the thread of the loom.
The wood remembers the forest. It strikes fast, and it strikes silent.
They were the masters of time, measuring the life of the sun on the face of the stone.
The rivers were the veins of the continent, carrying men and ideas into the unknown heart of the land. No mountain was too high for the hunger for metal and the drive to trade.
The sun's metal.
This is the strength of the tribe. Hold it well and protect the fire. Winter was a test of the blood, Only those who mastered the stone and the flame survived to see the spring.
The stone stands.
And the metal begins.
From the Atlantic to the Danube, a new shape emerged, the bell beaker, a symbol of a connected continent. From the east, a new wind blew. People of the steppe brought horses, wagons. The horse gave them wings. Distance was no longer an enemy, but a challenge to be conquered. Two metals, one strength. The fire will reveal a new secret.
Ambition reached for the heavens. The bluestones were joined by giants of Sarsen, marking the heart of the world.
What is written in the sky we carve into the earth. We are the keepers of time.
Salt made them kings. The mountains of the Alps became the bank of the Neolithic world.
They come for our metal. They will find only our steel.
The stones were doors. Through them, the spirits of the fathers watched over the expansion of the sons.
Color and pattern spoke of who they were, each tribe a unique thread in the tapestry of the continent.
The sea was no longer a barrier. Ships carried the weight of stone and the sparkle of metal across the blue waves. A man was buried with his skills, the bow, the blade, and the wealth he won in the transition of the ages. Europe was becoming a workshop. The hills were stripped of their secrets to fuel the hunger for change.
The sun has found us. Life returns to the dark.
Kings fell and stones were buried, but the roots of the land remained.
The stone is silent now. The future speaks in metal.
We reach back through the dirt to find ourselves, anchored by the work of those who lived when the world was young.
They left us their stones, their blood, and their spirit. A legacy carved in the heart of Europe.
3000 BCE. The age of stone was ending. The age of Europe was just beginning.